trying to help you. I'm trying to grow you. I'm trying to push you. But you lying to me and to yourself. Just let it go. Be okay with being not okay.
Absolutely.
I'm sorry,
Thank
that's
you.
my mama, so that's my
Right.
whole
Thank you, thank you.
And I also want to add, just to my Helen, like, I think it comes with relationship, right? Because, like, you know, Tanisha and I talk, sorry if I said your name wrong, Ty said, like, you know, when you have a relationship with someone, it's okay to be angry with them, right? And so even, you know, what we talked about my time when I was angry with God was when, you know, my second son was, you know, passed, right? He was passing. And I think at that moment, you know, I was able to say, all right, God, if you take this one, you and me, we're not gonna be okay no more, right? And so honestly, as I'm holding my son and this child was 1 pound and 10 ounces, okay? Now, my daughter was 1 pound and 12 ounces and you know, she's now 28, right? So she was fine. So when my son, who was 1 pound and 10 ounces, started to have symptoms and now he's not okay, I didn't understand. I say, God, I don't know what's going on here because this one's okay, right? And so what he did, because I literally said, all right, look, God, if you take him and he's limp in my hands and the doctors are saying he's gone, I'm saying, Lord, if you take this child, we're not gonna be all right. And in that moment, God literally allowed him to live. And he lived for 6 months for God to show me this is what I was protecting you from. And so in those 6 months, this same little child who I love so much went through surgeries where he literally was cut open, all the way open, and had, you know, tubes in him, and God was protecting me from that. But because I was in relationship with him, he said, no, I'm not going to take him now because she is not going to forgive me. And I believe that because I had that relationship with God, he didn't take him then and protect me from seeing all these things that would have happened to him. He let me see so that I could understand. And then when I got to a point where I said, okay, Lord, I'm ready, he literally took him. But he took him when I was ready and we would still be okay. And I think that if you have that relationship with God, it's okay to be upset with him. It's okay to tell him, all right, Lord, look, if you don't handle this here, we don't have a problem. You know, and because he's a good father, he's going to make sure you're all right. So that's why I think it's okay to be upset with God. It's okay to tell him that you're upset with God. So that he can show you what he has for you or what he's keeping you from to make it make sense to you. I think he'll do that if you're honest with him and you have that relationship.
And that's powerful because, you know, these kinds of conversations should be had so that more people can grow their relationship with the Lord, because that kind of experience is what sends people into mental health turmoil. And it could be avoided, possibly in some instances, if you had that relationship and had these kinds of conversations